19. Canberra, partly cloudy tomorrow and 14. And we'll get down to -2 overnight. Melbourne, partly cloudy and 15. Hobart, showers clearing and 13. Adelaide becoming cloudy and 17. Perth, possible shower and 19. Darwin, you can expect a partly cloudy day and 33 degrees. I'm Tim Wharton, and this is ABC News. Saturday Night Country. ABC Local Radio.
On Saturday Night Country, wherever you are around this beautiful country of ours, it is now time for the house concert. And with great pleasure, I get to welcome back to Saturday Night Country the lovely Geordie Lane and Claire Reynolds. G'day and welcome to the pair of you.
Hey, how's it going?
Really well. It's nice to have you back on home soil at last.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Very
good to be
great.
in the house.
Geordie Lane and Claire Reynolds are busy working on a new project and some new music, which is pretty exciting. You both put on the producer cap.
Yeah, we did an EP together back in 2013 in Nashville that we both worked on co-writing, but we didn't do any of the producing. And then for this one, I personally just needed a lot of space to sit and think. So we got this, rented out this bungalow in the middle of the suburbs in Los Angeles, and it just so happened to be completely soundproof, so we could make noise all night.
I bet you tested that when you first checked it out for rental. That was the most important thing.
Yep. We weren't even actually going to say anything that we were going to make music in there. But the guy said, there was a film composer, he's doing all these big, huge symphony, orchestra kind of mixing them right until 6 a.m. But we never heard a thing, so we're like, sweet.
We'll take it. We like the sound of that.
And, we built this little studio in there, which kind of doubled as a kitchen as well. So there's quite a lot of sounds of eggs frying and stuff like that.
All adds to the ambience.
Yeah. But producing the songs was really fun because we kind of worked in shifts. Claire would go off to her songwriting sessions during the day, working on other projects. I would sleep until about 4 p.m. just before the sun went down because it was winter time there, and then I'd start working on the song, and she'd be home by about 10, 11 p.m. I'd show her what I'd done, and then we'd work like that, and then in the morning, the sun would be coming up. I'd go to bed, show her the mix, and then we'd do it all again in this weird roundabout way. But,
it's like in a time warp that felt like it. It's even thinking about it now. It feels like a little bubble that we were in. Is it a good way to do it? Do you think you'd tackle that sort of process again in those hours?
I would, because I know, that's the kind of thing I did for my previous album, Blood Thinner, which was out in a desert motel doing the same thing. I think I'm just addicted to being up and using the energy that you get from being up that late at night. I mean, maybe...
energy, yeah. I'm not sure of that.
A lot of people don't feel like that, but you say during the day everyone's running around, bustling, doing their jobs, doing their work, and then in the middle of the night it's so still and you kind of feel like you can grab all the bits of energy that are sitting there.
A couple of times there was coyotes attacking in the middle of the night that we heard. That wasn't the nicest of sounds.
Oh, goodness. Well, yeah, we've probably got a couple of them on record.
I was going to say, I'm sure they're on to the track. Yeah, probably.
Coyotes killing raccoons and frying eggs, so if you like the sound of that, you're going to like this story.
The new album, actually, a friend of yours, Lachlan Bryan, was letting everyone know on Saturday Night Country that it's coming out, and it's pretty exciting. So a lot of people are holding their breath for this release, but being back home and in Melbourne, there's lots of great support amongst the community of artists, and it's just so fertile in Melbourne. Do you sort of think about perhaps coming back to stay for a bit longer?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure eventually there's going to be some longer stints back in Melbourne. Like, for me, that's where I grew up, and that's, you know, my true kind of home. So whenever I'm back, I just love it, you know.
But
Trams
I'm
and
a
coffee.
Queensland girl. I was about to say, the Queensland, you like a bit of the sun. And the
I
warmth.
do love the sun. But I love Melbourne. I'm not sure about the winter. I think if we do long stints, it will have to be over summertime. Yeah.
That can be arranged, can't it,
Yeah.
Geordie?
Yeah, no, we've been pretty good at trying to stay away from winters, but, you know, we've also got good at buying thermal underclothes because we've been doing a lot of touring in
Very cold
parts of
temperatures.
Canada that go down to like minus 30 degrees and stuff like that. So
Must be
yeah,
not cope well.
No, that's a chilly factor right there in a big way. We need to warm things up though with the music right now, and thank goodness it's still this gorgeous weather that we have been experiencing in Australia. This extended sort of summer, autumn, and loving it. What are you going to play for us though tonight before we get to play the new single? And tell us some backstory. Where are we going to start, Geordie and Claire?
well, I thought, you know, since with the house concert, let's take it right back to the beginning at the house that I grew up in. We were out in the back shed, me and my dad turned it into it was sort of like meant to be a mirror image of the house that we lived in. So we put a little bay window in there. None of it was good for recording, but
It'll look pretty.
but me and my best mate, Josh, who's a really talented drummer and musician himself, we set about recording this little EP, and we had a budget of $100, and that was spent on a microphone, and then there was an extra $30 spent on a slab of beer, which I know a slab of beer is probably a lot more than $30 now.
Important though.
That was to keep the band occupied, and this is one of the songs that we recorded on it, and then we're kind of redeveloping it as a duo. It's called Sweet Somebody.
Saturday Night Country, Geordie Lade and Claire Reynolds.
I got it hard, it breaks all the time. I got a head that feeds me like it's blind, but now I got the sweet somebody on my mind. I got a spine that bends like an unseen turn in the road. I guess too long now being carried in this load. And now I got sweet somebody on my mind. Oh, babe, don't you feel it? Traveling through a sunset sea breeze. Oh, I do believe that the fools can take a lifetime to find something like this. Although I'm not that hard, it breaks all the time. I got a head that leaves my heart with blind, but now I got the sweet somebody